Well, remember, our captains won't be in action until finals week, and a guest player will play in their place for all the group stage matches. So, Robbie, it's over to you to introduce your player number 1.
Well, this player, Jules, not many players in their whole career can say that they scored a winning goal against Barcelona in the Champions League. There he is. You know, look at him. Tony Watt. He's great on FIFA. So I cannot wait to let Tony take Joel Cole's team apart. No doubt about it. Tony Watt, I believe he's very good on FIFA. And what I've done with my team, Jules, I've given him no excuses. We've seen the cracks between Hugo and Danny. I've given Tony no excuses with the team I've selected. Yeah,
it's a decent team. We'll see your lineup very shortly, and what a pick that is for your first players. Joe, it's your turn now. You've got a lot to live up to. Who have you chosen?
I've gone for a good friend of mine, 2-time Premier League winner, Man City, Wolves and Everton legend, Joleon Lescott, top player in his prime in real life, and now, from what I understand, a top FIFA player. I've given him not only the best team, the best player, George Best. He'd just get the ball to George, and he's gonna make it sing.
Some fighting talk from our captains there, and now we welcome their players, Tony Watt and Joleon Lescott. Tony, a big talk up there from your manager, your captain, Robbie Savage. How seriously are you going to take this today?
Oh, I'll be taking it very seriously. I'm a bit nervous now since I've been spoke up.
There's nothing to be nervous about, Tony, unless Joleon's got some words for you.
To be fair, this is probably the only time I get nervous is playing FIFA against someone I don't know. So we'll see now. I've had a glimpse at his team, and I'm not impressed with my manager's selection, to be honest.
Oh, Joe!
Oh, wow!
What have you got to say to Joleon? What are you unhappy about, Joleon?
Sometimes you just got to let the players, when they're getting close to game, sometimes they react and they say things they don't really mean. So I'll let that slide from Joleon. I'm all about just getting behind him. He's got all my full support. He's going to do it. I know he is.
And Robbie, Tony's feeling the nerves a little bit. What can you say to him to help calm the nerves before kick-off?
Well, Tony, I'm just going to say, don't worry about it. You know, the game lasts for 90 minutes. You know, watching Joleon in recent weeks, you know, he's top-heavy, really muscly up top. Skips leg day, so his legs might get a bit tired towards the end. So just make sure 90 minutes.
So it's match 2 of game week 1. Let's see how the teams line up. Robbie Savage, over to you to talk through your starting 11 for Tony Watt.
Well, look at my back four. It's Liverpool's, unbelievable back four. How many clean sheets have they kept? Sissoko in the middle of the park, very quick. Fernandez, look at that, Tony. I'll give you Rude Hullet, the best player on FIFA. And look at the pace of those forward areas. Your goal against Celtic, you had pace, you had power. Tony, I'm giving you a team there that if you lose, it's just your fault.
Well, it's going to be a tough team to beat, isn't it, Joe? Particularly that back line. They're going to be very hard to get through. Let's see who you've picked for your starting 11 for Joleon.
Yeah, look, already in that little team there, Tony and Robbie, I can sense a little bit of separation between me and Joleon. There's none of that. We're on the same team. Happy with my back four, plenty of pace, plenty of power. Same in midfield. Got the magician Silva in there, explosive and up front. So we listen, Joleon, just do your thing. I believe in you, and we can get the win. Hit shots. I'm going to say hit shots. I think Patricio might struggle.
So here we go. It's the second match of game week 1. Tony Watt versus Joleon Lescott. It's Robbie Savage's Dragons against Joe Cole's Premier League All-Stars. Mark, these are two proper gamers facing off against each other. We should see a very interesting match.
Oh, he's cut inside.
It's certainly going to be interesting, you're right, and it's going to be full of some high technical skill as well. I'm sure that a lot of people who are watching, who play a lot of FIFA, are going to be pretty impressed with what they see from these two players.
Yeah,
corner.
So a corner ball then, early on here for the Dragons. Virgil van Dijk is going to whip it in. Keeper will come out and deal with that pretty comfortably. Alisson will get it clear.
Get out to him.
Dragons keep the pressure on though. Virgil van Dijk. A little bit of a foreign position for him being that far up the pitch, but give it away.
Silva. Oh.
And Joleon Lescott trying to break away. Rashford
Go on.
breaks past his man.
Come
Uses
on,
that
come on.
pace. Massive chance. He's wasted the chance. The Manchester United man could not find the target.
Joe, what do you make of that opportunity, mate?
And sometimes early on in these big games, you just get a bit nervous, but we're making chances, so I'm happy.
Well, here come the Premier League All-Stars
Oh,
forward
what
again.
a ball. Go on.
Mo Salah gets past
No.
one man.
No.
Good
Oh,
defending.
ref.
And after that big tackle, it's Raheem Sterling using that pace to try and counter-attack. Aubameyang. Fernandes. Back to Aubameyang, tries to feed it back to Fernandes, but maybe one pass too many there. And the Dragons may live to rue that opportunity missed.
That's it. Just pop it about, Joe. Get a touch.
Robbie, what do you say as a manager there when you see a chance like that being squandered?
To be fair, Tony's lucky he's still playing. He'd be off. Great pass.
What a challenge.
Joleon's nervous. Joleon's a bag of nerves.
Sane, fake shot towards the back stick. Aubameyang couldn't direct his header goalwards.
He's a bag of nerves, Joleon.
Yeah, listen, it's ebbing and flowing. I'm happy with what we're doing. There's spacing behind here. Look at this ball, slip him in. Oh, dangerous.
Big chance here.
Georgie, oh, he dinked it. Oh,
Desperate stuff from the
he
Dragons.
dinked it. Play.
Robbie, what have you made of the first half so far? 26 minutes gone.
End-to-end stuff, two exceptional players. There's going to be a loser, I think. I don't know who's going to be, but we look a bit vulnerable in the wide areas. Joleon loved pumping the ball into the channels in his career, and he's doing it on FIFA.
Now Tony Watt can come forward for the Dragons once more.
Oh, that's a lovely ball.
Surely Ruud Gullit.
Oh, Ruud!
Double save there from Alisson.
Best player in the game. Come on. Get out, play. Oh, look how calm we are.
Oh, goodness.
Robbie, do you think you're more nervous watching than you will be playing?
Yeah.
Go on.
To be fair, we're by far the better team.
Here we go. Get out to him, go on.
Beautiful footwork there from Raheem Sterling. Aubameyang looks for the run. And now Joleon looking to build an attack.
Oh, nice play, Joleon.
Out wide here to Georgie Best.
Go on, Georgie. 1-2. Hit shots.
Silva, Rashford,
Oh,
surely, Silva,
Get
what a
in!
save! Van Dijk, no, it's a miss!
Get in!
It's a miss, but it's a goal! And the Premier League All-Stars take the lead.
The little genius.
There's an own goal from Virgil van Dijk. Can't believe it. My first kick. Own goal.
So the deadlock is broken.
Go on.
We have to say it's been against the run of play a little bit in this game. The Dragons will feel a little bit hard done by.
Ah, calm. It's beautiful play, that.
Good. Very good play, both.
Oh, it's lovely.
Here's Mo Salah.
Beautiful.
Using that pace to get in behind.
Go on, far post. Georgie Best!
Surely!
Oh!
Georgie Best with a volley at the back post.
What did I say? Play George Best. He's absolutely done it. Look, he's barred it as well. It's unbelievable.
That's why Joe Cole wanted him as his icon. What a finish.
Come on, Tone. There's still plenty of time, Tone.
Joleon Lescott takes a 2-goal lead.
They're falling to bits in that corner.
So half time here, it is 2-0.
The cream always rises to the top. Georgie Best at the far post. It was only going to go one place. Top Binzel. Love it. Look at them. They're going to be arguing in the changing room.
Got it.
Come on, Tony. Second half. Plenty of time, Tone. You beat Barcelona. You can beat Joleon.
So second half underway here.
Oh, lovely. Look at the play. Look at the build-up play from us.
The Dragons need something
Just controlling
special
the
here
game.
from Tony
Yeah,
Watt.
it's good.
Play between the lines. Oh, he's let... Here we go. Oh, beautiful. Here we go.
Robbie, they say situations like this
Oh,
is where
it's
managers
beautiful.
earn their money. How are you going to earn yours?
Here we go.
Very good question. Listen, I still believe in my players. Tony played exceptionally well that first half. Sometimes you get a bit of luck against you. Own goal from Van Dijk. But I've got to say, two very good players. Joleon's better than what I thought. He's very, very good. But still plenty of time. No problem.
Well, here come the Dragons
Here
again.
we go. Here we go.
Need to find a way back
Oh,
into
oh,
this
oh,
game. Here's
Stand
Pierre-Emerick
your feet, stand your
Aubameyang.
feet.
Fancy footwork. Rudiger has to make a strong tackle and does so.
Yes, Joleon. Here.
Giving the ball away a little bit easily here. The Dragons again, maybe a chance in behind here with Aubameyang.
Cross.
I can see what type of manager Joe's going to be in his career. Park the bus. Counter-attacking football. Boring.
Tony Watt, maybe there's a chance. Aubameyang!
Come on!
And the Dragons are back into it. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the end of the cross.
I needed that so much.
Come on!
And all of a sudden there's a lifeline here.
Yeah, Joe can't park the bus for much longer. He's parking the bus and he's getting punished. Come on, Tony. He's not had a kick second half.
Rob, are you still there? I ain't heard you for about 20 minutes. I thought your connection had gone.
Come on, get a winner. Get another. He's gone. He's gone.
They ain't gone, mate. Joe, just
Joleon's
calm,
gone.
nice and calm. Just play your game, mate. Play your game. So they're not gone. We got Rashford on. Have we got Rashford?
What's that, Sonny?
We've got a decent bench as well. If you need some changes. Oh, look at that!
He's in.
He don't miss this.
Dragons need to be careful.
that's a
Premier
penalty.
League All-Stars! And Mo Salah restores the 2-goal lead here.
Salah, we're taking him apart.
What is that?
Robbie Savage
See
put
what
the
I mean?
kettle on.
So lucky.
Joleon looks very happy with that.
It's a left back
He was
dude.
going up. He was going up.
Just
Rob's connection's gone again.
It's a left back dude.
Phenomenal stuff here from the Premier League All-Stars. I mean, Joleon Lescott, he's been under the pump a little bit in this second half. He conceded the goal, but sometimes in FIFA, when you're most vulnerable is when you've just scored. You've got to be careful, you've got to switch back on, and Joleon's taken advantage of that, and on the counter-attack has made it 3-1 now, so that 2-goal lead has been restored. And now he's just got to see it out.
I know. Oh, what a challenge. Bellerin. Yeah. Oh, he's in. He's in. No, he's not.
better teams losing, Jules. Joel, you can see Joel's managerial career just park the bus, play on the counter attack. Boring.
Fresh legs so important in FIFA. Make sure you've got that pace on the pitch to take advantage of some tired players at the back.
Keep up.
And that's exactly
keep
what Tony's
up.
trying
Brilliant.
to do
Go on.
here for the Dragons.
Maybe a chance here for the Dragons. Joe Gomez of all players.
Yeah, look, there's no space in between the lines.
Lots of pace on the bench, and subs can be the difference. Bergwijn, another substitute brought on here by Tony Watt. Goes inside here to Ruud Gullit. Cuts it back.
What?
Surely not. Firmino.
Referee.
At the last second.
What a tackle.
Go on. Get out to
Firmino.
him.
All the way through to
What?
Sterling.
Come on!
And
Come
another
on!
one is pulled back here for the Dragons.
5
Now it's
minutes.
just a one-goal game between the two players, between
Come
the
on,
two
Tony.
teams, and Raheem Sterling beats the goalkeeper to set this up for a nervy final few minutes.
One more chance, one more chance.
There's a funny saying in FIFA, which is always, there's one more chance. It just depends
Come on.
what end it's going to come at.
Come on, Tony!
A grandstand finish has been set up between these
Where are
two.
you
Is there a
going?
chance for the Dragons to get back into this and steal away a draw? A chance here for Joleon to break away
on,
with
this
his
is the
wasted
chance.
possession.
This is the chance.
Get out to him. Get out to him.
Bergwijn
Come on, see it out. See it out.
into Ruud Gullit.
Look at that. That's a defensive unit right there.
Into the 90th
That's
minute.
well coached.
This is it.
Last attack of the game. Jamie Vardy. Cruyff turn.
This is it.
Sissoko.
Ball around the corner.
Firmino!
He's got it.
It's 3-3.
Big man.
And Tony Watt and the Dragons have turned this game on its head.
Justice. Park the bus. Park the bus.
And it looks like the Dragons might have just stolen one. What a finish to this game.
Wait, there's one more chance. Oh, go on. It's a foul.
What a game that was. Full time. The Premier League All-Stars 3, the Dragons 3. A last-minute equaliser from Tony Watt for Robbie's Dragons means it's a point apiece for both Joe Cole and Robbie Savage. Oh my goodness, I'm catching my breath back, guys. Wowza, an equaliser in the final minute, Tony and Robbie. Amazing stuff, Rob.
Yeah. I think Joleon, ignoring his manager's tactics, 3-2. Joe, I heard Joe saying 5-4-1. His play ignored him. Joe, listen, managerial career going forward, your players have to listen to you. Well done, Tony. Great comeback, son. Well done, son.
But listen, I've never heard Robbie Savage so quiet in spells in that game. There was definitely some technical problems with his mic.
It was going so well, Joleon. You were on top. You made it 3-1. And then it looked as though you were going to run away with it. What happened?
Crumbled.
Yeah, to be fair, he makes some good changes and he's changing at a pace. I didn't have them. I didn't have them changes. I needed some more quicker players to come on. But fair play to him.
He's gutted, Tony.
Tony, you played a very good game. Joleon saying there, it was all about the substitutions. Talk us through what went through your head at that time.
I nearly lost it at 3-1. Every time we got 2 goals ahead, I was thinking, oh no, I'm getting embarrassed here. And then the substitutes helped me out. Patience. I took it slow.
Robbie, you must be delighted with Tony's performance.
Yeah, I've got to say the combination of myself and Tony, manager play, we both listened to each other. You know, I let Tony get on with it. It wasn't interfering like Joe, changing formation, 5-4-1. My team ignoring me. Well done, Tony. Magnificent, son. Good teamwork.
Joe, you're smiling, but what are the overriding emotions after that draw?
We'll take the draw.
Take a draw.
Well, disappointing when you're 3-1 up and you only get a point. But what I would say is, Joleon was fantastic. Robbie clearly, you know, cheating from day one with his children picking the FIFA team, so we had the best team. So Joleon done a great job. We'll get a point, and it might come down to me versus Robbie on the last day. So I better get practicing.
FIFA wouldn't be FIFA without a great soundtrack, and each week we'll be bringing you live lockdown performances.